Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back. Force here with some more Overwatch news. This has been a really exciting past 24 hours because we've got a ton of new information data mined from the PTR client. There was that recent PTR update which fixed loot box duplicates and added new crosshair options and the replay feature and all that stuff. But the biggest stuff we're getting is hints at future content to come. So a lot of this information data mined from the client seems to really check out if we kind of look at expectations and timelines. The first thing, of course, and probably the biggest thing that most people are excited about is the hint at Doomfist. So there is a line on the PTR which references a brand new hero, and this type of file generally talks about the information about the heroes, such as their name and abilities. Now, we can't view the actual name. However, to go along with the fact that there's a new line referencing a new hero, there was also the fact that crash reports were coming up with the name Doomfist in them. There were people who their client was crashing for whatever reason on the PTR, and in the error report, it would say Doomfist/Summer Games along with the patch number 1.13. That was obviously quite a big slip up because that has actually since been removed. The crash reports now no longer say Doomfist in them, but for a good 24-hour period, it was the case that if anyone crashed on the PTR and they looked at the error log, the name Doomfist was basically attached to the patch number for an upcoming update that we'll be expecting probably within the next couple of months. So Doomfist hype, I mean, there's not much more to say about that. This is a hero that we've been anticipating and talking about for quite an extended period of time now. There's been lots of teases. Obviously, there was the attack on Noombani. This notion that Doomfist might be coming to the game isn't foreign to any of us, but the fact that it was in data mined information and we have a new hero coming up at the very least, and Doomfist's name has shown up in PTR files. You put those two things together, it's a pretty good chance that it means Doomfist is coming. Now, was this a mistake on Blizzard's end? Did they have that title Doomfist internally and didn't mean to push it live? Because again, it wasn't showing up in the regular data mine files. All we saw in the traditional data mine files was the fact that there was a new hero on the way. There was, again, a line associated with a new hero, a file associated with a new hero. But Doomfist was just showing up in those error logs in that crash report. So that's pretty exciting stuff. And you know, we're on the right timeline. It's been 3 months since Orisa has launched, and 3 to 4 month period interval in between heroes is what we saw in the first year of Overwatch. So suffice it to say, we might expect a similar release schedule in the second year or going forward. If anything, I expect them to slow down slightly, but not to an insane degree. I anticipate maybe every 4 months, maybe that stretches to every 5 months at one point, but nevertheless. Now, beyond that, we had some discussion about the next event. There's a Event 8 placeholder name that was data mined in these files, and they reference a whole bunch of new content coming. There's also direct references to the Summer Games, and we're seeing 4 new cosmetic items for Orisa and Sombra in the Summer Games, and 2 new items for Reaper, Mercy, Hanzo, Widowmaker, McCree, Junkrat, Zarya, Soldier, and Lucio for Tracer, Torb, Reinhardt, Pharah, Winston, Bastion, Symmetra, Zenyatta, Genji, Roadhog, Diva, and Mei. They're all getting 1 item. And beyond that, there is a new country player icon as well. Now, what's really interesting about a new country player icon coming with the Summer Games is that the country icons correlate to the heroes that are in this game, their country of origins. So does that mean that the new hero that we're getting is coming from a new country not currently represented? Could that again tie back into Doomfist? It's still too early to tell. This is still just data mine information, but again, exciting nevertheless. Now, people are assuming that the Event 8 placeholder name is actually tied to Summer Games. I don't think they're gonna go back and call the Summer Games Event 1 again. I think it'll continue to move forward with that numerical system. But again, we don't know. It could be referencing also another event outside of Summer Games that is coming separately. It's really hard to tell. And then finally, the other big thing is the possibility of some new maps. There are 2 new entries pertaining to new maps. Now, people are saying that this doesn't necessarily directly mean that we're going to be getting 2 brand new maps, because it could be tied to just a new location added into the game, such as the rooms when you look at new skins and stuff for particular events. Like the room for the Lunar New Year was referenced when people were data mining and checking out this information, and that makes a lot of sense. So maybe it's just that we're getting one actual brand new map for quick player competitive that's going to be coming along in an upcoming patch, and then one of them is either just a map tied to a new event, like maybe they changed up how Lucio Ball is, or maybe they've got something else planned entirely for the summer games, or again, it could just be like a placeholder room for when you check out your skins and your emotes and all of that stuff for events. So pretty exciting stuff. There's a couple other things. It looks like there's new non-event sprays for Orisa and Mercy, and again, Event 8 is tied to separate new items coming aside from the summer games, but lots and lots of stuff coming out of this PTR data mining. Big shout out to everyone who does this and puts in the work for that. I'm going to give you guys links in the video description below if you want to check out any of this stuff yourself. But yeah, Doomfist is probably coming. We expect the summer games, of course. It's exciting to see that we might be getting a ton of new stuff, and I'm just excited for all this new stuff coming out. Let me know what you guys think about any and all of this. You know, data mined stuff in the past has traditionally checked out. We've never been data mining a ton of information that shows up in a PTR build that didn't pan out to actually happen in one form or another. Now, when you have unnamed things, or where you have something like just new hero information but not an exact name, you know, it becomes a lot of guesswork. But nevertheless, this stuff, these are files that Blizzard officially added to the game, and people have basically sniffed them out and found them and revealed them to us. So it's gonna be something. Some of it's up to question, some of it seems pretty obvious though. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for me here today. As always, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a good one, and until next time, I'll see you later.